Ever faced a tough business decision and don't know where to start? What if there was a simple framework to break it down? For today's TTP, we'll explore how to use SWOT analysis to assess challenges and make informed decisions as a leader. This is actually a tool I learned as I was starting my business, but I wish I had known about it while I was still in the Air Force. It would have been incredibly helpful for getting ready to brief generals and other senior officers and get them to approve the decisions we wanted them to make. So today we'll talk about what a SWOT analysis is, how to do it, and how to use it in making better decisions. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It sounds pretty self-explanatory, and it pretty much is, but there are a couple important distinctions between these ideas. Strengths are internal advantages and core competencies that your team has. Weaknesses are internal challenges that your team needs improvement on. Opportunities are external factors that can drive success. And threats are external risks that can impact your success. So the important thing to remember is this idea of internal and external factors and get a good idea of what you can and can't control. This helps you get clarity on your situation before you make a big decision, especially one that can affect the future of your organization, like creating a new product or downsizing. So, how do we do SWOT analysis? It's going to sound obvious, but stick with me because, as I said, there's a couple of distinctions here. First, identify your strengths. What are you and your team really good at? Dig deep into this. Don't just think about the top level, but include any special skills your team members might have that aren't part of their regular job description. Next, we're going to do the same with weaknesses. Take a really critical look here, including your own limitations as a leader. What are all of the little things that could keep your team from achieving the goal? Lack of training in a certain area, limited budget, or difficulty planning ahead are all things that could be on the table here. Use both internal and external feedback to make this list. Don't hold back and get all the weaknesses out there. Think about how you'll mitigate these limitations, like more training, or how you move forward with them in place, like having a limited budget. Now we look at the opportunities. What are things outside of your organization that could help move this project forward? It could be a favorable economic outlook or new technology coming online that wasn't previously available. I remember more than one time when I was in the Air Force where a new commercially available technology helped us solve an engineering problem that had been languishing for years and broke it wide open. Finally, examine and analyze the threats. It's really important to be thorough and detailed here. Don't skimp on the time and effort you spend on this one. Missing one of these can derail your whole initiative and set yourself up for failure. These can be a new competitor in your industry or a critical vendor that might go out of business. Assess how likely each threat is to occur and know what the impact is if it does happen to help you prioritize your success. You want to focus on the things that are very likely and the things that have a big impact, and maybe not so much on the things that aren't as likely and don't have a big impact. But for every threat you find, you should be looking for a way to mitigate the risk of that threat. As you can see, SWOT analysis is a simple but powerful technique you can use to guide your decision making and set priorities. If you do a lot of presenting to senior decision makers, using SWOT analysis can help make your case to them much stronger, even if they don't require you to do a SWOT analysis. So give SWOT analysis a try next time you have to be part of making a big decision, and let me know in the comments how it goes for you. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with someone who can use it, and hit subscribe to keep getting all our leadership insights. Leave a comment below sharing what tools you use to make big decisions. If one of your goals this year is to up your leadership game, check out our online Be the Boss You Always Wish You Had program and take control of your own training and development. The link will be at the end of this video and in the episode description. Also, if you're watching and have a bunch of managers that you want to train at once, we have our 4-month Leadership Academy training program that builds innovative and accountable leaders to bring your company into the future. The link is also in the episode description. Thanks for watching. Go out there, do great things today. Onward and upward.